I'm the educational consultant for Minnesota Community Education Association. I served as the Community Education Association executive director for a number of years. I also served as a community education director in the Chisago Lake School District. I've served as the lead consultant on community education program reviews. In the past, I have tried to use the background that I have, along with the connections that I have with other community educators, to put together teams that can really serve our districts in analyzing their community education programs. A number of the team members are community education directors that have been in the field for a number of years. We've also had members from the Board of School Administrators serve on our committees, and also members from the Department of Ed. So we try to put together teams that really can have a broad view of what community education should be, can be, and will be in your district after we're done with our review. Local review process is a self-evaluation tool as well. So a district needs to sit down and look at what they are doing as far as one of the first steps. They do a self-appraisal. And this appraisal provides the information for the team that's coming in to really look at the program and how it's functioning and in the process that it is using. And I think once the program review is done, you have a written report that allows you a step-by-step process to implement in your district in improving your service and your programming to your community. What we ask for, from your district is that you involve the people you think are most appropriate for the review process. Many times it includes the director, staff, advisory council members, school board members, superintendent. All are involved or can be involved in this process. And it's very important to hear those many voices so we get a clear picture of where your program is, not just necessarily from the perspective as you as a director, but as you as a community. As far as your role as a district, there is work that needs to be done as a district that will help us provide us a base before we come into your district to provide the review. So you as a school district will need to do a self-appraisal. Now this self-appraisal is basically a questionnaire that is completed by the director of community education and is reviewed by your superintendent and then your advisory council, both seeking their input on the answers that you provide us. With that information, that helps us to put together a team that can best suit the situation that you have as a district and where you might want to go. So it's not like we're just going to come in as a team and do all this work. There is some upfront work that needs to be done by the school district. So we have the information that you provide us to build a base that we can use to provide the best review that we can as a team. Now, as the team comes in, your review is either going to be 1 day or 2 day based on the breadth of the program we're reviewing. And so the director would be responsible for lining up community members, advisory council members, school board members, staff members that you want us to interview. So we do spend time on site interviewing and reviewing your programs by interviews that you set up for us. We also spend a time as a team then going through that information. We may ask other people back for clarification, but the process does take a day or two for us to really analyze what's occurring in your program. We do recommend for a lot of the programs that it be a 2-day review because it gives the team enough time to analyze and go through all of the information that you've provided us. Because you'll be sending us copies of your catalogs, copies of your finance report, copies of your minutes. The more information you can send us, the more thorough our review can be. Very reasonable to the value that you'll get out of the program. Most of the costs are structured in such a way that a smaller district will pay less than a larger district, only because the program that we're evaluating tend to be smaller. The cost doesn't really reflect what you get in terms of value. It's very, very affordable, and it's money well invested into the continued growth of your program.